Whether it's a product for home or business, farm or factory, you can be sure if it's Westinghouse.
Working you kind of late, ain't they, Carl?
I'm on the night shift now. It's better for the old ones to work late. They got nothing to do nights.
Missus asleep anyway, eh?
That's right.
I'm thirsty, Dad. Can I get a drink?
May I?
May I?
You haven't slept at all.
I can get it.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Having trouble?
The cup stuff.
Yes, they do that sometimes. Let's see if I can help you. Oh, we certainly got a cup, didn't we?
We certainly did. Thank you.
Now, let's see if we can get you some good warm water. There we go.
Thanks.
Isn't it pretty late for you to be up?
Yes, but it's a special occasion. We're going to meet my mommy.
Oh, I see.
I have never seen her, really. I was only a baby when she left.
Now, how long ago was that?
10 years. It scares me every time I hear that sound.
That's everybody, I guess.
I like your hair. I wish my hair was that color.
Now, you don't have to worry. You're going to be very pretty. You're going to be a real black Irish beauty someday.
Excuse me, Mary, I think you'd better come back to the seat now.
Is Mommy as pretty as she is, Daddy?
Cold water. Cold water. 2 more stops to Deerwood, mister.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, are you going to Deerwood?
Yes.
Now, isn't that silly? That's where I live. I just went into Philadelphia tonight to the theater.
Then you can tell us where the hotel is.
Which one? We're a great big town, you know. 2 hotels.
The Bristol. Is it all right? I mean, is it the sort of place I can take my little girl to?
One thing I'll say for it, it is respectable. Grover Cleveland slept there.
Is the other one any better?
Well, it's not... I'll tell you this way. My father's the chief of police, and he gets a lot of phone calls from the other one.
Your father's a policeman?
Yes, he's a copper. Has your wife been living in Deerwood?
No. She's been living in New York mostly. Marion, I think you'd better go back to the seat. I'll be there in a moment.
Yes, Daddy.
I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
Anderson, Doris Anderson.
Please, Miss Anderson, don't mention any of this to your father. But you see, this is very hard for me to say, but my wife, there were times, I don't know, it's quite possible she might have had some sort of record. From many years ago, of course. That's all over now. I know it. I heard her voice on the phone. That's why I couldn't bear to have anything happen now that might spoil this. You see, that child there, that child needs her mother. I've done what I could. I know I've known for a long time. That's why I ask you to... I've said too much. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It's only that this means a great deal to me, Miss Anderson.
I've been a policeman's daughter for a long time now. I've learned how not to talk. May I add, my father has a perfectly wonderful way of not hearing when I do slip.
Thank you, Miss Anderson. Thank you.
Oh, what? I just got your daughter a cup of water, Mr...
Furman. Lester Furman.
I hope you have a lovely reunion at the Bristol, Mr. Furman. I only wish we could have found you a nicer setting.
Thank you, Miss Anderson. Thank you.
Deerwood Police. Huh?
Up 5.
5
It's for you, Chief.
and 10 more.
It's the DA. He says it's important.
What does he want, Joe? Excuse me. Yes, sure. Hello, Carol. Yeah? Well, what's on your mind? I see. Just a minute. You raise me again, Ben?
10 more.
Come again. Shove in 20 for me, will you, George?
Oh, sure.
Here, Carol. Yeah. Well, who saw them? Well, just for your information, Wally Shane picked up Mr. Scarlatti at 6 p.m. this evening, and at 9:05 he was on the train to New York, handcuffed to one of our boys. That's all. Thanks for calling. Well, how do we stand?
You got me beat, Scott.
Well, I'm thinking of calling you, Chief.
Don't waste your money, George. Your wife needs slip covers for the living room.
Oh, maybe you're right. I had 3 9s. What did you have?
George, how long is it going to take you to learn that I never show my hand until I'm called?
Your deal, Doc.
I've had enough. I have to take out Mrs. Daliani's gallbladder at 8 in the morning. What is the DA so hot about?
Politics. He wants to catch me napping. Cannon fodder for election.
You see what he's giving out about you and Wally?
No, what?
This is tomorrow morning's Chronicle. Personal interview with the DA.
Yeah?
What have we here in Deerwood, Mr. Carroll asked? Democracy? Not with this administration in power. It's royal succession. Take the case of our police chief, Scott Anderson. Mr. Anderson has hinted privately that he would retire next year. Which decision has our heartiest approval?
He'd sure like to cut your heart out, Chief.
Wait now, there's more. But who is being groomed to succeed him? It is 35-year-old Wally Shane, whose marriage to Mr. Anderson's daughter is scheduled for late this fall. How long are the citizens of this town going to close their eyes to... stuff and stuff.
Yeah, I've been wondering how long he'd wait to let go with that barrel.
Yeah, he's sore at Wally for stealing his thunder on that policy gang.
Wally moves too fast for Mr. Carroll. He slipped down to New York and put the finger on that policy gang while the DA was still giving out interviews.
Yeah. You owe 920, Doc.
I begin to side with the DA. There's something crooked about this police force of ours around a poker table, if nowhere else.
Sue you for that.
Did they take you again, Doc? Hello, Wally.
I am going to have to start an epidemic in this town to pay for my social life.
It's almost time for the 111, Chief. You going to meet Doris?
I'm coming, Wally. I'll put the town to bed on the way.
I'll come along with you.
Okay.
Hey,
When did this get put up here?
what's that? Oh, that came in late. I posted it about 10 o'clock.
Oh, why don't you let a guy know? I could use 15 grand right about now.
You think too much about money, Wally.
Well, the way things are in this town, a guy's got to think about the extras. You can't live on a comfort's pay.
Well, the papers are right on there on my desk if you want to look at them, Wally.
I'll drop by later. Well, we're going to meet that train. We better get started.
I'm coming right away.
Next time you're making up a game, let me know. I'll bring a bad check along.